There's the last view of the Claerwen Dam before I turn right and head up the mountain, well, alongside the mountain, over the mountain. Beautiful, actually. I've just set up a ride by, and then I got around the corner and I saw more snow there, so well, might as well do another one. So obviously I've done 2 ride-bys to get, because the second one would have had more snow on the mountain. And then you come around the corner and you see even more snow than the second time round. So that was obviously, well, not a failed plan to get the snow in the ride bike because it's there, but I'm not doing a third one, even though the riding back and forth is good for the mileage. Claerwen's out of sight now for good. And that's the last of the sun, probably. 5 to 4 now. I do want to get over this ford before dark, so I will go a bit faster. That's the drive up to that house. Enjoying the last bit of sun on the bumpiness. Coming around this might be the last inlet as well. And the track's getting progressively rougher. Gosh, I can feel that. I was starting to think it's getting cold, and now it's much less cold. That's looking back to the dam, which is no longer visible. Beautiful little, like ice and sugar coating. And then the low winter sun and the road ahead. You're looking at the end of the Claerwen reservoir there. And we'll actually end up at the actual end in a minute, and this is the end of the byway, well, at the end of the reservoir, so that's when it ceases to be usable for motor vehicles. Just capturing, I would imagine that's actual sunset now, 10 past 4. Not far away. There we are, the end of Claerwen Reservoir. And now, over the horizon. And along along the next track and over the next obstacles, the next horizon. The tarmac starts up by the Tavy Pools, so it'll be a tarmac descent down to Fair Ross, but there is a bridge there. Whether that's replacing the ford or whether that's in addition to the ford, I don't know. Or maybe there's two bits. We'll go down and have a look. I'm gonna have a bite to eat first though, because I haven't eaten since I bought lunch in Rhayader, so I'm happy with that, but I'm starting to feel the hunger now, so I will eat and press on. I don't know if you heard that raven. It's just landed. Nice looking bird. A few of them on the mountains. It's just flown behind the mountain. Also mentioned the Claerwen reservoir is the largest one out of all the Ellen Valley reservoirs in terms of, well, everything really. Depth, acreage of the surface, size of the dam, and volume of water held. So that's the biggest one and the youngest at the age of 73 I think, or 74. This is the sign I remember last time. No public vehicular right of way behind this point. I continued last time, and I'll continue again. I'm not sure if that just applies to motorised or not. Farm up there. What a cracking spot to live though. Must just be the farm road, but anyway, I need to get back to Aberystwyth, so I shall carry on. I know it's a public road, only a couple of miles further on up. It's just this sort of centre bit that's a bit dubious, so but I don't think bicycles and people on foot and horses would be a problem. There's sunset at 20 to 5. Or it's gone behind the clouds and the mountains at least. Gosh, what a day. I'm not looking at the mileage until I get back to Fair Ross, but I will have to make up 20. Because if I went direct, I'd have 80 on the clock, I think. And then I found this sign again. So that bit of track. I haven't found the ford yet. Some big puddles, but no ford. That must be the prohibited bit. Just seems a bit odd having it just truncated like that. But it was a Welsh water sign on the gate that was saying private road, so maybe something to do with probably stopping all the idiot off-roaders churning up all the ground. This is it's a very easy track to ride. This is a nice one, and you can see it goes over across the valley to the other side and over the mountains over there. And I think that's the ford actually, which I thought was further behind me. We're at the ford. I'll see if this has a name. It looks okay, but I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to get my feet wet because they'll probably freeze actually. I didn't put my sealskins on today. I just got woolen socks on, so keep them as dry as possible. I'm going to go up there and hop over the rocks, like the stepping stones. Because I can't... Oh, could I do it there? I don't think so, no. I'll go up a bit and have a look. Or I might have to go down there. Right, I'm crossing here because I ended up getting wet feet anyway, looking for a place to cross with dry feet, so I'm going that stone, there, maybe not there, but try it, and then that way, so. Wouldn't hurt to put some stepping stones in, but never mind. Dump the wombat. Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. Alright. Oh, that's a bit far. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, nearly. Right. Over that one. That one's an odd shape. The right foot's wet already, sod it. Oh god, that's get all the crap out. Oh, never mind. The good news is I can see the tarmac on the... Oh, did I leave the Joby on the other side of the river? Did I? Hope not. I'll have my little tripod. Anyway, I was saying the good news is I can see the tarmac on the map now, so it isn't far. No, it's in there. And that was the Ford crossing. It's 5 o'clock now, so I did waste a lot of time there. I think for future reference, cross there. Not good for my ankle, that wasn't. My feet aren't too wet, it's just the toes, so above the ankle, dry still. Ice on here. That sign's on the horizon about the no through road. Back on tarmac before properly dark. Happy with that. That's where the tracks come from. This is unsuitable for motor vehicles. Not that you can't go on them, it's unsuitable, so. Jet up there doesn't have to worry about fords. We've got more important things to worry about. Tavy Pools down there. But I'm heading, it's a bit lumpy uphill and then there's a long descent down, and I'm going to watch out for ice because I have seen some more since the ford. But tarmac now all the way to Aber, although I'll do the detour for the Century. There's the view down towards Pontred Fendergate. Of course, Claerwen, you can't actually see it. There's not much there really. Not much light anyway. And then beyond the horizon there's the sea, so I've got 15 miles in hand, so I want to be on 85 before I start turning back. The stars are coming out. It's all downhill now all the way to Fairross. That's my light. I'll put that one on because the batteries are going flat in the other one, and it's fiddly to change in the dark with the cold, so I've changed the front light because that's easy. I've also bought an abrasive pencil so I can clean the contacts of them now. And I was going to say something else and I can't remember what it was. Oh, the rear derailleur, when it's on the lowest gear and I'm out the saddle, obviously the wheel bends and flexes, and it's knocking the spokes because I don't know if I knocked it on the Claerwen track or whether it's just sort of, or whether that's the wheel, but normally it's good because the old derailleur used to knock it even in the saddle seated, but it's something to watch out for. So, but apart from that, it's not missed a beat so far. Maybe could do with the lubrication on the parallelogram joints, but apart from that, very happy. So we'll drop into Fairross. I'll look at the mileage then. I'll have a bite to eat and I'll make up the Century. It's 6 o'clock and I need to do 36 miles for a Century. So down to Tregaron and then back from Tregaron, and I've got to remember I've got 15 in hand from the Aberystwyth trail on up to back to Aber, and then if I'm on say 90 in Aber, then I can do a loop around town or something. That shouldn't be too hard. That's annoying though, getting back with, well, I thought it would be about 60. I'd have hoped to be surprised and it to say 70, but what I've done is I've come up to Strata Florida and I rode past the Abbey up the hill until I couldn't go any further without changing gear. Then I came back down the hill and then I rode up the lane up towards the Tavy Pools, and again until the hill where I couldn't change gear. So I came back down. Then there was this car and I pulled up for it, and then it pulled up as well, and in the end I went on and rode past it while it was stationary. So I don't know what he thought of me. I was a bit confused there. And then I rode up this hill again to get the mileage up, and I'm going to have some chicken meatballs and I'm going to put my coat on and my buff because it's exactly freezing now. It's about 33 Fahrenheit again, so gorgeous stars. I don't know if it's coming out a bit. Very clear. In the hamlet of Coxhead. I remember when I did the Festive 500. This was 25 miles from Aber, so 25 back, and I'm on 75, so I've got the Century as good as. Look at those little chipmunks ornaments. Nice cottage. The stars you can't see, I'll have to do a proper picture. Yeah, I'm happy with that, so I'm just going to turn around now and Clearo back to Aber. This is the road to Lampeter. It's about 9 from Tregaron, so yeah. What time it is now? 7:10 now. So press on, and I'll have a bite to eat, and then yeah, press on. In Tregaron for the second time round. Got a fairly good cross tailwind back. Good look at the mileage. 80 exactly. That's good. So yeah, it'll be just, I think it's just under 100, but it's gonna be like 96 or 97, I think. So that's not bad. I'll see, I'm not entirely sure. Let's get the traffic and watch out for the drink drivers. No rugby on tonight though, that's next week, so we'll be alright for that. And it's 20 to 8. There we are at 92 miles, just started the Aberystwyth trail. And it's just started to rain. A couple of stars still, but it is raining. Light rain. The temperature's gone up, it's 35 degrees actually, so I was starting to get a bit warm. So I put my buff on, and I had my 2 layers of gloves on, and I don't think I've ever done that. Well, maybe I've done it once or twice before, but it used to be like -5 for them normally. Oh, there we go. Look, listen to that. Quite nice. So, but I think this is in for now until Tuesday actually. I was going to go for a recovery ride tomorrow, but I play it by ear. I've had the Battle Hymn of the Republic stuck in my head. You know, I've read a fiery gospel writ in burnished rows of steel. As ye deal with my contemner, so with you my grace shall deal. Let the hero born of woman crush the serpent with his heel. Our God is marching on. That's the 1861 verse that they leave out. And I've forgotten another verse to it, so I can only remember 4. It's a 5-verse hymn, but they sing 4 verses, and I don't know why it's in my head. So there you go. I have my sandwich, a couple more Haribo. I didn't stop in Pontridge Fendergate. I've gone since Tregaron with nothing, so 12 miles that is. So it's not that far actually, isn't it? Not as far as I thought. Anyway, back in the rain. So, what time is it now? 9:15. 100 miles in 9 hours, 21 minutes and 51 seconds. Moving time, that is, not total. Let's work out what the total is. 7,500 feet as well, so it's not that hilly actually, although it's enough for me at the moment. On the Aberystwyth trail, just next to Pendinas. I don't know how well that's coming out. Oh, not very good. But there's the monument there. It is there. I pushed a bit. I thought I could try and get it in less than 9.5 hours, and I've done it. So, moving average 10 miles an hour, so that's okay. Next stop, the finale on the prom. Back 9 hours 36.50, 101.6 miles, average 10.6, max 38.9. Water's dripping. I'll go to manual. Second. 7,600 feet climbed. Minimum 30 temperature, max 50, that's probably in the shop. And 13 hours 38 total. 4 hours and 1 minute paused, so 4 hours of faffing about. Ride-bys, etc. Spa shop. Really happy with that. Been a cracking run. It's a second century on the new Wahoo. The first century I've done since my injury as well. And the first century since 2nd of November, I think. October, sorry. So, very good to know I can still do it. I'm going to stop the recording now and get in the dry. It's 9:45, so shan't be longer. Might do a recovery ride tomorrow. So yeah, that'll stand out as one of the best rides for the year, actually. Yeah, everything's done very well. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, cheerio.